for your valuable insights. So now let's transition to our next speaker, Ken Xu. Ken is the COO of Meet48 and has provided us with a glimpse into the world of entertainment transformed by AI. Ken, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ken with Project Meet48, and I'd like to take the next 15 minutes or so and share with you the adventurous things that we're doing with Web3 and artificial intelligence in idol entertainment, and what we're currently doing to create an idol-based, intelligent social entertainment platform. Now, not everyone is familiar with idol entertainment and the fan economy, but I'm sure everyone has heard of performance groups like Blackpink and BTS in Korea, and there's AKB48 in Japan and SNH48 in mainland China. And there's also a very popular group here in Hong Kong as well called Mirror. And the fans of all of these groups, they're all very enthusiastic about their idols. Now, the die-hard fans have created an idol entertainment market in Asia, currently valued at over $50 billion. And the size of this market can grow exponentially once certain hurdles can be overcome, such as geographical distance, there's greater transparency, greater interactivity, and a stronger sense of user ownership. Now, there are other idol-based Web3 projects on the market as well, and most of them rely on celebrity IPs. And we've chosen to partner with SNH48 because their idol cultivation method is entirely congruent with the values of Web3. And Web3 is now at a phase where, besides technical innovation, we need more application and content. Otherwise, we're not going to have the user adoption. And at the same time, the content on Web3 needs to offer more than what it could on Web2. Otherwise, there's no reason to make the transition at all. So idol cultivation creates perfect synergy with Web3 because the process of idol cultivation, which is how fans support and create their idols over a period of time, is the product. Now, it's about building the fan community, it's about creating relationships, it's about social interaction, and as we've seen with the quick adoption rate of TikTok and Douyin, music and performance is a great starting point for content. Now, one of the key characteristics of idol cultivation is that it functions on a bottom-up, fan-driven, vote-based system that lets the public decide how entertainment, media, and monetary resources are allocated. So in layman's terms, the fans vote for who they want to put out singles, who gets to be in music videos, who gets to star in the latest TV shows. And value is derived through group consensus. So performers who are able to create that consensus with their fans will see greater resource allocation put into the development of their careers. And as they become more famous, as their market value increase, they create a positive feedback loop that drives stronger fan participation and income generation. And this process, when done right, is self-sustaining. However, there are limits to what you can do in the traditional model. So limits that can be overcome with AI and Web3 to create entirely new experiences. Now, we have seen in a large percentage of the fans who support their idols have dreams of becoming idols themselves. Now, while they might not be ready to make the sacrifices required, we can help them realize their dreams virtually by helping them create their own virtual idols. So we can empower them with AI tools so that they can create content. And physical interaction with their idols is limited to a few times a year, but now they can interact with their idols in a metaverse setting and take part in various activities together. And the fans can actually start generating value for themselves. So we've already ran activities on other metaverse projects like Decentraland, and we've had very positive fan feedback. And the biggest challenge that we face, which is the same challenge that all Web3 projects face, is converting Web2 users to Web3 and educating them on how Web3 works. So the answer for us is artificial intelligence. So we're creating a multi-purpose AICG tool as a hook. Now, it would have the traditional functions of an idle app, such as live streaming and idle chat rooms, but at the same time, they will be able to create virtual idols and AICG features, which I will go into detail in a bit. And we will add in additional Web3 functions incrementally with more AIGC choices and the use of blockchain and tokens and more ways to share and socialize until eventually a seamless transition into our metaverse can be achieved. Now, at the same time, there will be social opportunities where non-fans will be able to interact with idols, take part in events that familiarize them with how idol cultivation work, so that when they step into our metaverse, they know exactly what they want and what to do. So overall, our user conversion and education process uses a stepping stone method of having a simple dApp with modularly added content that increases user engagement incrementally, so it's not overwhelming. IdleGPT is our hook product, and it's the first consumer-grade AI GPT created specifically for the idle entertainment market. And we've actually got a short video about this product, so let's please play the video one. Thank you.
IdleGPT is the industry's first consumer-level AIGPT and AIGC application provided by Meeta48, focusing on virtual idols and other kind of meta-human, virtual singing, virtual dancing, character or voice chats for virtual companionship. It also serves as the front-end product integrated with Meeta48's metaverse. Users can upload their own photos and instantly generate personalized virtual avatars and their 3D digital models, synchronizing them with user character creation in Meeta48's metaverse. After creating their exclusive virtual personas and models, users can personalize and customize their avatars using a wide range of virtual hairstyles, virtual clothing, virtual dynamic effects, and other avatar props. Subsequently, users can utilize the AIGC functionality based on the HRDR artificial intelligence big data model to create AI-generated singing voices and AI-generated dances for their personalized virtual avatars. They can then generate corresponding images, audio sources, and short video content for dissemination across social media and channels within and outside Meeta48's metaverse. Additionally, users can enhance the image, singing voice, and dances of their exclusive virtual avatars by inputting more images, personal voice recordings, and personal dance videos for AI large model training. This process improves model accuracy, audio-visual content quality, and enhances the personalized effects of the virtual humans. IdleGPT user community serves as the intermediate zone for users from the moment they enter the app, create their personalized virtual avatars and models until they ultimately enter the Meeta48 metaverse. Users who've completed the creation of their personalized virtual avatars and models within IdleGPT can seamlessly transit from IdleGPT app into Meeta48's metaverse to experience the intelligent social world.
Thank you. So one of our main goals with IdleGPT, besides user conversion and education, is to create overlapping scenarios that bring different users together. So idle live streaming is already an established function in Web3, in Web2, but in Web3 we can further gamify the experience by allowing users to play games with their idols. So virtual idol generation and AIGC is the easiest way for users to share content on social media. And as we add in more functionality, such as the ability to create movement and dance choreography for the virtual idols, user-created content start to take on more significance. Right now, we're seeing a fragmentation of idol communities where groups of users rally around a particular idol. With the IdleGPT community, we're looking to bring all the idol communities together with AI-assisted social networking is something that we believe. Oh, sorry. There we go. With AI-assisted social networking is something that we believe that will take off in the near future. So AI algorithms are currently great at pushing video content, and we believe AI would also be great at recommending the people that you would enjoy socializing with. Now, based on the user's likes and dislikes, the characteristics of the idols that they follow, the kind of performances that they watch, the music that they listen to, the Idol GPT community can set you up with people that you are compatible with. Performers, whether new or old, would have their content pushed to the type of audience that would be receptive of their performance. And AI can assist with the entire idol cultivation process and greatly increase the accuracy in targeting the right users for fan conversion and greatly improve efficiency of the entire industry. Different ways to... Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Yes. Now, different ways to socially interact with each other include virtual idol cultivation, idol competition, and eventually enjoying interaction with AI personalities. Now, this is something that we're already working on with the idols of SNH48. We're creating their virtual counterpart in their image with their voices and their personality. Now, initially, they will be available for text and voice chats, but once exported to the metaverse, we see a whole myriad of possibilities open up for their interaction. And powering the Idol GPT is the first multimodal big data model created specifically for the idol entertainment market. And again, we have a video. Please play video number 2. Thank you.
SRM Builder is a user co-creation and co-building SaaS and metaverse builder system based on the HRDR artificial intelligence big data model and is designed to complement Meta48 Metaverse. It also serves as the fundamental technological support for UGA PGA and UGC PGC functionalities within the Open Web 3.0 community. Users can utilize the exclusive Metaverse Builder and AIGC tool SRM Builder for various actions related to virtual assets and contents, such as upgrade and personalize their virtual avatars, including customized packaging and professional customization for virtual land and buildings, generate, edit, showcase, and link virtual assets, such as virtual songs, virtual dances, related images, digital collectibles, and users can also perform various actions, like synthesis and recombination of virtual avatars and their models, create personalized compositions and choreography for virtual celebrity artists, virtual idols and idol groups and ensembles, produce virtual performances and virtual concerts, sharing them with the Meta48 community for social interaction and engagement.
Thank you. So we're putting all of that learned data into a creation tool for users, and we call it the SRM Builder tool. Not only does the tool allow for users to customize their virtual idols, but also a creation tool for the Meet48 metaverse itself. Now, the professionally created games and experiences in Idol GPT are also created with the same tools, and the users will be able to create their own games, create their own experiences, and share them with the community. Now, we're currently using the SRM Builder tool to create our metaverse project, so users can also build and customize our metaverse with it and become creators. Now, one of the big advantages that we have is access to users and data. And our partner, SNH48, has been operating for 10 years, and they have theaters in 5 different cities in China, putting on over 1,000 shows a year. So they have archived all of their performances, all of their songs, all of their choreography, which has proven to be very invaluable. So they have a huge fan base with amazing adhesiveness that we can test and experiment with. And as I've said in the beginning, you have to give a reason for adopting Web3. And for idol entertainment, the benefits of Web3 is very clear. greater transparency. For example, traditional artist management companies, transparency is something that's constantly being scrutinized by the fan community. And the fans expect the management company to execute the decisions as decided by the fans. So without a fully transparent system, there will always be doubt in the community as to whether the system is fair. Now, this problem can be fully addressed through blockchain, where every single transaction is kept on an open ledger for everyone to see. Ownership. Now, a defining aspect of cultivated fan community that is very different from the fan communities of other performing artists is that they have a very strong sense of ownership towards their idols. Now, this is due to the fact that many of them began to support their idols when they were still in training. So on top of all the money that they spend to bring their idols up onto the rankings list, they also invest a lot of time and energy to going into theaters and watching their live performances. You know, they spend time chatting with their idols through live streaming apps. They take part in birthday events. So there's a constant stream of activity and events that require their attention. And over the years, they develop that sense of ownership. And for the first time ever, through digital assets, the fans will be able to truly own the content created by their idols, and they'll have a strong voice in the community through governance. And number 3 is giving value back to the community. Now with Web3, we will be able to give value back to the fan community. We will be able to transfer value generated by the idols back into the hands of the fans who support them. And the role of a centralized talent management company would evolve into a Web3 platform which facilitates a decentralized talent management model. Now, we believe that the level of participation can increase by a magnitude if we brought the entire experience into Web3. Now, of course, we can't do this alone, but the great thing about Web3 is that there are new tools being developed constantly, and we are very excited to work with teams that provide solutions that would empower the fan community and bring them into the future. And that concludes my keynote. Thank you very much, and have a good day.